So according to Twitch, I'm not live yet, I don't think. Or maybe I am. So this time around I am actually using Restream again. I mean, I figured that I would because uh this is going to be like a live stream just based around talking about this microphone. So like I figured that since I posted my review on YouTube, I may as well still continue to do at least these type of streams between both platforms. So I just figured that that might be helpful, but I'm gonna take a quick look over here and see what's going on. Okay, so like it doesn't really say I'm live yet. Oh, wait a second. There's something I've got to change actually. Uh, so this is going to be kind of like a live update change kind of deal here. There we go. Update all. Changing all of them now. Okay, great. I am so glad that I can make these changes live nonetheless. I'm back. Hello. I'm just that fast. Well, welcome in. What's going on? Oh, no, nothing. So tonight's live stream is going to be based around this microphone, and it is going to be more on the shorter side. I'm just glad to see that I am actually live. So far, I'm only seeing comments from people on on YouTube, but I'm pretty sure that the Twitch people will also show up at some point. Either way, how does this microphone sound right now? I'm here too. Haha. Okay, so in both places. I'm glad to know that that I am actually successfully live on both spots. So thank you for confirming that for me. And my phone just notified me that I can use it as a dashboard, but that won't be necessary. So how does this microphone sound right now? Great. Okay, good, good, good. I was genuinely concerned that I might have some issues getting this microphone to work because the first time that I tried to set up this microphone, I had so many problems, and JLab's customer service is more like, yeah, we don't really know how to fix your issue, so, like, just send it back. So their quality control isn't very good, but when their microphone works, it works quite well. What's up? Hello. I'm just, I guess, doing somewhat of a live review on the JLab Talk Pro. A pretty cool and interesting USB microphone, but one that has a lot of quality control issues. Foolish Swabby says first. That is in fact not true, but thank you for jumping in either way. How are you? I'm doing pretty okay. I would say that today was actually a pretty productive day, so I do feel like I've accomplished quite a bit. Hello there, Tech. Bloody Fedora just joined in. Thank you for stopping by, buddy. Hi, hello, Mohammed. Thanks for stopping in. False news? Yeah, I would consider that original comment false news for sure, but hey, it's all good over here. What's your name? My name? My name is Francisco. I always say it at the end of all of my videos. Though I should probably start in introductions with my name, if anything. Oh yeah, remember that you said that I could extend or remove the limit on my DSLR camera for recording? The limit was actually 10 minutes, and the max that I can extend it to is 30 minutes, so it is not an ideal camera in the end. No, so you don't want to record with your camera at all if you want to use it as a webcam. You only want to have it turned on. So like essentially, what I was trying to say last time is that um you just want to have the live view only on your camera. So, like you won't be pressing the record button at all. You're not going to be recording. Your camera is only going to be turned on, and then that signal is going to transfer over to your computer. And that way, like you just set it so that it doesn't shut off on its own. But you don't have to fuss around with any kind of recording limits or anything like that. So I encourage you to give it another go, if anything. He is stealing your identity now. Oh no. Have I really lost it all so soon? And I just went live too. Oh man. My life, I'm just destined to have my stuff stolen, that's all. I'm in London and it's 1. Oh geez. It is quite late. Or should I say early? Over there? It's only 8 p.m. Eastern where I am. I'm in New York here. You fool! I messed up. Whoop. Though, thank you for sending over that big heart. I do appreciate that. So I'm staying up just for you. Ah, well, thank you. I appreciate that quite a lot, Mohammed. Thank you. What mic do you use? It sounds really good. So the microphone I'm using right now is actually called the JLab Talk Pro. It should hopefully be the title of the live stream as well. But yeah, like this microphone, I just released a review on like earlier today at around 12 p.m. And yeah, like this microphone sounds quite good. It even has a headphone jack. Like there's certainly a lot of good things about this microphone. And the whole point of this live stream is actually for me to kind of like showcase how good this microphone is and just like give you guys a bit of a live review, but also give some complaints along the way. Oh, the live view turned off. That's the thing. Hmm. So did you get the dummy battery for it? Sorry, my nut is having an aneurysm. Just a sec. No, no worries. Take your time. Hey, yo, what mic are you using this time? Ah, so right now I'm using the JLab Talk Pro. This is a USB condenser microphone versus the dynamic microphone that I tend to use, which is also an XLR microphone. But yeah, like this is supposed to be more so of a live review more than anything of this microphone. And I do see that the back of my monitor is still showing up a bit. So there you go. All right, that's been fixed. I'm here, says John Woo Firecat. Well, welcome in, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Your channel is really good. I recently discovered it. And I usually don't comment, but watch a lot of your videos. Ah, well, thank you. Either way, I do appreciate that quite a lot. In fact, so thank you, Agash T. I do appreciate that quite a bit. Oh wow, nice. Oh yeah, well, thank you. I'm in Croatia, sorry. And it's 2 a.m. here, but I usually go to sleep at 5 a.m. Jesus. Well, someone's a night owl, that's for sure. I wouldn't last past 2 in the morning. Like 3 in the morning, I'm pretty close to dying of exhaustion. If I do try to pull an all-nighter. Hit us with a tier list. A tier list? What kind of tier list? Like a microphone tier list? What do you mean? Please expand on that idea, foolish Swami. I've seen an article on the same camera, and the writer said that you have to somehow interact with the camera every 30 minutes to keep the live view active. Okay, that's kind of annoying. So if that's the case, then yeah, probably you may need a different camera instead. I can recommend some budget options if you're interested. My net is my net still has a convulsion. Just one more sec. Oh, no worries, buddy. Take your time. I really like your voice on this microphone. Sounds really crisp. Oh, well, thank you. I mean, I'm glad that this microphone is working. Again, I've had so many issues getting this thing to work in the past. By the way, can you recommend any USB microphone for high-pitched voices? Um, for high-pitched voices. I mean, again, it also kind of depends on what sound you're trying to go for. Uh, so, okay, like you might have a higher pitch voice, but I mean, what kind of sound are you trying to go for? Like, do you want to sound more so like you're in a podcast? Do you want more of like a radio sound? Do you just want a really clear sound? Or do you just want one that makes high pitched voices sound uh, a, a bit better? Are you going to do a review of the MV7 microphone by Shure? I already have actually. It's on the channel. Let me check actually when I dropped that review, but that that review is actually kind of old by Tech Summit standards. I reviewed it last year, but I think it was closer to the end of last year. But let me just check to be entirely sure. Okay, yes, I published it in November of last year, so yeah, that video is ready for you. Which webcam do you use? I've been looking into starting streaming on Twitch, so I need some gear. So the camera I'm using here is actually the Panasonic Lumix GX85. Yes, it is the GX85. So is um this one I wouldn't particularly recommend if you're trying to get one for streaming. I would actually recommend a more affordable one. I got this one because I couldn't find any of the affordable ones that I wanted to get. But I would much rather recommend something like the Sony RX 100 Mark III, which usually goes for like around 250, 300 bucks. Or a Sony A5100, which is usually around the same price. Do make sure that you get that with the lens though. And you do still need like a capture card in order to get these cameras to work. Because this isn't really a webcam, it is like a mirrorless camera. There, I think I fixed it. Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad. Well, welcome in, Bloody Fedora. How old are you? Because you look about 15, but you sound 30. I mean, I would say that I strike a bit of a happy balance somewhere in between. I'm 23 years old. I will be turning 24 later this year, though. So yeah, I would say that there's kind of a happy balance there. Oh, a USB mic tier list? Um, I can pretty much come up with one on the spot, I think, especially since I've actually done something pretty similar as of let me see when I posted that video. I did do a video on like the best USB microphone. That was all the way back in December 29th. And here I have how many microphones? I have 8 microphones on that list. So when it comes to the tier list, I could definitely get back to you in a couple of minutes. I need to refresh my memory as to which microphones were there. I don't really like the new podcast theme. Oh, well, that is, I'm sorry to say, but that's unfortunate. Um, I wasn't, I wasn't a fan of the last one that we had because it was very stuck and it did not convey the chill vibe that we were trying to go for at all. It was kind of a disaster in that sense. And I don't know. I just didn't like it. I thought that it didn't fit. I, and I thought that like a more chill lo-fi theme would fit a lot better. So we ended up going for this. I personally like it way more. We actually even deleted the last one. Eternal Fable says, yes, please. I'm really interested about the upcoming Electro Voice microphone, even though I have no chance of getting it. Oh, wait, there's a new one coming out? I did not know about that, actually. Okay, I think I fixed it. Hello, Tack. How are you doing tonight? I am doing pretty okay, actually, since I feel like I was pretty productive today. So, yeah, pretty good mood in that sense. Um, Also, I was wondering which PC you use if you use one. I do use a PC. So mine is actually a custom build with a Ryzen 9 3950X, and then an RTX 3090, 128 gigs of RAM. Uh, as for the important specs, I mean, yeah, like that's essentially it, I would say. Thanks. Yeah, no worries. I'm sorry that it took so long for me to get to that message. I'm just like scrolling through since there have been so many messages since. I think maybe everything overall. I have a movie project in my classes that I have uh to voice over, and also I'm thinking of making commentary type videos and streaming in my country. Okay. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So if that's what you're going for, um, so do you are you looking for a USB microphone or an XLR microphone, or you could go either way? Tell me that much, and that way I should be able to recommend something pretty decent. Happy early birthday, in case I miss it. Oh, no worries. It's still a far ways away. We're still about 2 seasons away, so don't worry. How do I hear audio feedback from Zoom from my own voice? Can you do a tutorial? I use Mac Mini, so basically my camera is connected to Mac Mini and my mic is uh, indirectly plugged into the camera. Huh. What microphone are you using? Like, is that a separate microphone, or are you just talking about the built-in microphone that's on the camera itself? And then the computer picks it up from there. So how do I hear my own audio? Uh, well, in order for you to be able to to monitor your own audio, you would have to plug in your your headphones directly onto the microphone itself. So a lot of microphones are going to have headphone jacks, and if they do, then you just plug it right in, and you instantly get no latency monitoring, which is awesome. But otherwise, if you don't have that, then yeah, I don't think that a tutorial on that is really necessary, because it really is just like plug and play. So like essentially, this microphone, for example, has a headphone jack at the bottom. So all that I have to do is just plug in my headphones onto the bottom, uh, on the headphone jack here, and then instantly I can hear everything that the microphone is picking up, as well as everything else on my computer. So that's usually how that would be done, and it is no latency monitoring, or zero latency monitoring, as they say. What's up, man? Says the ultimate. I was a bit confused whether or not I should get the K678 or the K690. I've heard that the K690 had better noise suppression and slightly better audio. Yes, the answer is yes for both. The K678, from my experience, does let more noise in, and it doesn't do quite as well with plosives either. So I would definitely go with with the K690 if anything. Sorry, were you talking about the SM7B? I was wondering if you'd done a video about the Shure MV7. No, yeah, the video on the Shure MV7 should be around here. In fact, if you'd like, I could even just drop a link to make things a little bit easier here in the chat. So let's see. Let me just try to get that review. That review is from November of last year, but I have posted it a lot since then, so I understand if it's been a little bit tough to find. So here is the link. I hope that this is useful. Here you go. Hopefully you guys will be able to see it in chat. It only posted to YouTube, I think. I don't think that it posted to Twitch. But let's take a look. And I actually want to see what the live feed looks like right now over here. Currently 6 viewers on Twitch, and on YouTube I currently have how many viewers? Oh, no idea right now. But that's okay. Yeah, so yep, okay, there we go. That's what it looks like. Uh, hmm. Hang on. It looks like I've missed quite a bit, actually. Oh, man. You should arrange the nanolith panels in a hexagon pattern. Is that not your shape? That would be cool. Um, though the adhesive is quite strong on them, so if I'm going to rearrange them at all, I would be peeling off the paint, which my family would not be very happy about if I did that. Otherwise, I would have gone all willy-nilly and just started customizing these. Actually, Nikon and Canon have released a way to connect certain cameras from their lineup via USB to your device, and I was hoping I could do that, lol, but my camera is not is not possible for that either because the software doesn't support it. The camera would also charge via said USB. Gotcha. No, yeah. So that kind of technology is pretty new, I would say. And it doesn't really even work that well for like a lot of different companies. Nikon in particular is going to struggle a lot when it comes to that. So I probably wouldn't depend too much on Nikon bringing in further support for that camera to be used as a webcam. I think in audio settings you can just hit a record button, say something, and then play it back to here. I mean, sure, yeah, but if you wanted to like monitor your audio and hear yourself every time that you speak, then you can't really do that. What microphone are you using this stream in front of you? Oh, I am using the JLab Talk Pro. So this is a USB condenser microphone. I actually just released a review of it earlier today on the channel. If you do like how this microphone sounds, then yeah, like do make sure to check out the last video and hopefully you'll enjoy it. Or you can just stick around and I'd be happy to answer any of your questions in that regard regarding this microphone. USB mic for higher pitch voice. Um, so, mm, USB. Okay. I think I would recommend the HyperX Solocast S. I think that that's a really good microphone that suits the vast majority of people with like different uh, voice types. So I think that that's going to be a very good option for you. That even if you do have a higher pitch voice, it should still sound pretty good. Speaking of projects, I just showed my essay title to my soon-to-be teacher that will assist me in that endeavor, and he just said I don't like it. Too obvious, too easy, not good. Change it. Oh no. How how forward, how direct of him. Why did he say that? I mean, did he give you an explanation of sorts or what's going on there? Oh, okay. I think I kind of get you now. No, yeah, it's I apologize if I wasn't clear earlier. Also, sorry if I'm taking all of your questions. Oh no, no worries. Please ask away. It's totally fine. Or answer away. That's fine too. It didn't post on Twitch. Oh, the link? Yeah, it's fine. It's okay. Uh, Sidops is currently on YouTube, and it looks like it did post on YouTube, so that's really what matters. Are you using the JLab mic? Yes, I am. Indeed. Yes, he is. Indeed, indeed. I gotta go. See you later. Oh, no worries. I very much appreciate you stopping by, and I wish you a wonderful night, my friend. Have a good one. What's a good cheap DSLR for streaming plug and play type camera? Oh, simple. Well, do you want DSLR or are you cool with like a mirrorless camera? Hey, Duck says hey. Hello, Duck. I hope you're doing well so far. Creeper, ah man. Do you think it's better than the Yeti, this microphone? I'm assuming that you're making the comparison with the Yeti X, and I would say that this one has better default sound. Like it sounds better than the Yeti out of the box. But you can make the Yeti sound better because the Yeti does have Sherpa software, uh, where you can EQ it and you can make it sound however suits you the best. Um, but I found that with Yeti microphones, they're not really that customizable. Like even though they do offer a lot of options in the Sherpa software, which is appreciated, there's only so much that you can fix and adjust over software on the USB microphone. So yeah, I do prefer the sound of this microphone though, of the JLab Talk Pro. I just bought the Shure MV7 due to watching your review and my subs love it. I just need uh I just need to change the title and find a good theme for it in just 2 days. Oh no, wait, sorry. I like skip messages there. Okay. I, I just bought the Shure MV7 due to watching your review and myself love it. I just need to find a cheap audio interface so I can use it for XLR. Well, first of all, I'm very glad that you ended up going with the MV7. The MV7 is a fantastic dynamic microphone for sure. That works great in USB and especially in XLR. If you're looking for a cheap interface, the first one that I would recommend is actually the Focusrite 2i2 third gen. That one will likely run you around 150 bucks, which is uh, pretty cheap for a pretty high quality audio interface, and that's going to get you through anything that you need. It doesn't have a built-in EQ or anything like that, but like if you want to be able to use the microphone as is in the XLR setting, then that interface is going to be fantastic. I'm actually dropping a review of it sometime in March. The review is already ready, but I do have it scheduled for March. So what I will say is that that's the one I would recommend for sure. And Bloody Fedora says now, I don't know what to do. How am I supposed to change the title and find a good theme for it in just 2 days? Wow, he's not even giving you like enough time to really like look things over and make these changes. Huh. Hmm. I do hope that things turn out well. I mean, what is your plan so far? Like, what do you think that you're going to end up doing as a result? What language is not spoken? Sing language. Oh, sign language, you mean? That was a severe misspelling there. Okay, thanks. It is a great suggestion, but sadly there are no solo cast microphones in my country. No, I don't mean the solo cast. I meant the quadcast. The solo cast is totally different. At least at the moment, any more suggestions? I have a budget even of up to 220 bucks. Think you. Oh wait. Okay. Um. Okay. So for any other suggestions, I mean, like, can you tell me which brands are available in your country then? And maybe I can give you a recommendation based off of that. The Ultimate says, "Thank you for confirming this. Nobody really compared both mics. Only heard that they used the same cardioid capsule. So I thought there wouldn't be a difference. No, there certainly is a difference. Like there is a notable difference in the sound quality, in my opinion, at least, and in the I want to say in the monitoring experience too. Like I do have a nicer time monitoring the audio on this microphone than I do on the Yeti. Will you do reviews on computers and PC in the future? I would love to. I really would, and I have been intending to for quite a while. The issue is that because unfortunately laptops and computers don't really get sent to me, I either have to wait until I either buy a computer or a laptop, or until someone I know buys a computer of sorts, which unfortunately they haven't done in years, and if they do, like it ends up being an older one, which I know that some people may or may not be interested in. So yeah, like I've been a little bit stuck in that limbo, but hopefully one day I can get back to reviewing laptops and PCs and things like that. Do you mind typing that interface in the chat, please? And thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, no problem. Actually, let me drop an Amazon link for you. Let me see. Okay, here it is. Well, there we go. Uh, I actually can't tell exactly what that was. I would have to look at Streamlabs, but it looks like that is a new follower on Twitch. So Sidops, thank you very much for that follow. I very much appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, things are a little bit messy for me at the moment, but please excuse me. Okay, so here it is. That is the link to. Oh, wait a second. Okay, like it hasn't posted yet for some. Okay, it posted to both now. So that is my link to the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2. No problem. I appreciate that. Let's see. Now I do have to scroll a bit up. Um, and I will be waiting for that for sure. Great, awesome. The Ultimate has just a bit curious. Are you Canadian? No, I'm not Canadian. Don't feel ashamed for asking though, because it is. I do get that a lot. I I blame it entirely of my obsessive viewing of Degrassi from my teen years into even recently. Like I'm still a Degrassi fan, and it has affected the way that I speak. So that's why I might sound that way to you. I have no idea. This is Bloody Fedora. I need to pull a rabbit out of a hat, and it needs to be a very good rabbit. Fast. I wish you the best in that regard. It better be the best rabbit, the greatest rabbit. Suspicious Mikey, stream time, yay. Hello, welcome in. It is a pleasure to have you. Jamu Firecat says, can we see some of you, of my drawings? Oh, he wants to see some of my drawings. Uh, I can show you guys. Sure. Not tonight, though, because I kind of would like to collect them and put them all in the folder. They are pretty uh horribly misplaced right now. Like I have them all over the place, and if I can take like the finished pieces and just put them in one place, that would be much better. But sure, yeah. But that would be for the future, I suppose. I think it was the 2i2 third gen. Yep, exactly. That's the one. I don't like your videos. Aw, well, that is indeed a shame. By the way, love your reviews. Super straightforward. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I very much appreciate that. It's funny how it's like two completely um opposing opinions like right on top of another, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Uh oh, Quadcast. Yeah, there is such a mic in my country. Oh, well, there you go. By the way, majority of the mics are available in my country. Only new mics such as Solocast and Razer Siren Mini aren't available. Gotcha. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend either one of those if you do have a higher budget. So like why not go for something a lot better? In that case, the Quadcast S is going to be fantastic. Still, stream title is Persona 4. N- no, wait, it's not the stream title. It's just the like that's what it says on Twitch, right? Like it says that that's the game that I'm playing. And instead of it just being under like just chatting and stuff. I have to work on fixing that for whenever I do these restream streams. Damn chat, really censored. My pure Christian eyes, no. Last question for me. Do you prefer Shure SM7V, 7B, or Electro Voice RE20? I have reviewed both. And I would say that the RE20 prop. Oh, goodness. Hang on, let me check Streamlabs again, and I very much appreciate that follow from The Ultimate. Thank you so much on Twitch, so thank you for that. Let's see. So I have reviewed both. I would say that the RE20 has the better unfiltered sound because I feel like it does better when it comes to the low end. Like it is a microphone that you don't have to tamper with as much as you would with a Shure, I suppose. And I'm not trying to say that the Shure SM7B is a microphone that you do have to do like a lot of tampering with when you get your hands on one. Not at all. But um, the SM7B is just more flat across the line, which means that you are kind of expected to like meld it to make it sound as good as possible to you. Even though like a flat frequency curve usually works for most people. But the RE20 probably has a slightly nicer sound out of the box. So I would probably say the RE20. However, if like just considering that the RE20 and the SM7B are only $50 in terms of a price difference, I would probably vote for saving myself the $50 and just get the SM7B and then just EQing it. What sorry. What is Restream? So Restream is a service, actually the service that I'm using right now, that allows me to stream to multiple platforms at the same time. So right now I'm streaming to both Twitch and YouTube, which means that, well, I just had to set up my stream in one place and then I can stream to multiple platforms and the chat messages for both platforms will show up for me right on screen like this, as you guys are seeing it here actually. It is a really cool service, actually. And I did make a video on them, I think just 2 days ago. So I highly recommend that you check it out if you're into streaming. Hi, says Helen. Hello. Well, welcome in. Bloody Fedora says, yep, it says on Twitch, Persona 4. No, yeah, I see it. It says that that's the game I'm playing, and if anybody is here for Persona 4 gameplay, I apologize. We will not be playing Persona 4 tonight. Tonight is only a microphone review or like talks about the JLab the JLab Talk Pro. Have a great day. Love your vids, and I hope that you end up successful in your YouTube career. Oh well, thank you. I very much appreciate that, and I wish you a wonderful night. Considering that it's nighttime where I am. So yeah, best of luck to you, and thanks a lot for stopping by. So you finna speak string bean or what? String bean? What is string bean? Am I missing something, or is it just because it sounds like Restream? Oh, the combined chat is actually really awesome. No, yeah, like it's certainly very useful to have. Um, Especially since you don't like have to like alternate between platforms or anything like that. Everything is just right there for you. What is the difference between Quadcast and Quadcast S? Quadcast S. Because of the RGB, I personally would want to get the S one, but in my country we still don't have that one, and in the nearest Amazon, this thing is sold out. Yeah, that's not too surprising, honestly. Um, the differences between the two are going to be pretty minimal, really. So the Quadcast S has a USB-C instead of mini USB, and it also has RGB lighting instead of just like the red light. But besides that, they sound identical. There isn't a difference otherwise. Uh, so yeah, I mean, if the S is not available, then just get the regular Quadcast. I think you're going to be just as happy. Oh, I redeemed myself a speak a foreign language. Oh, that did happen. That did happen, right? Oh my goodness. I didn't get to see it on Restream though, which is a bit unfortunate, but let me see. Speak a foreign language, speak with a foreign accent for 10 minutes actually. Whoops. Okay. Um since one of the only ones that I'm decent at is Russian, I'm going to do Russian for the next 10 minutes. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for some action here? Let's do it. So, at 8:50, I will go back to being good old Francisco. I'm going to be reading your messages now from here on out. I didn't see it showing up your redemption here. Strange. Russia time. Yes, it is indeed the time for Russia to shine. It has been too long since I have been requested to do something like this, and I have to say that it has been the best time so far. I have awakened to my winter self. Take me seriously. I love it. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. You see, like things like this, I don't always get to see on restream. So like, I do have to look back on the Twitch for me to be able to tell what's going on. But since you did redeem the foreign accent, I do have to do it. You did use the points after all. Now, this microphone, there is something that all of you really need to know about this microphone, and that is going to be that there are going to be a lot of quality control issues. Like this thing is very picky about which USB port it allows any sort of access to. So like for instance, I cannot connect this microphone directly to my computer case. I have to do it directly to my what do you call it? A USB dock, which is a little bit counterproductive, I would say, considering that, I mean, it is just a USB microphone. No other microphone gives me all of these issues, quite frankly. If you don't know the YouTube channel Tech Source, there is this thing called Setup Wars in it. You compete to have the best setup, and I think that you can honestly win. I very much appreciate that. And I am actually familiar with that, but my setup is pretty bare bones, I would say, in comparison to a lot of the other ones that I have seen. I think I would lose. I would have my ass handed back to me, and that would hurt. I don't like when companies put bright colors in their products except for the backlight that you can control. Bright colors? Do you mean like the lights? Is that what you're talking about? I suppose I can understand that. I personally do like those lights. I do like to have those lights around here. I do like to have the RGB lights and stuff. I mean, I do have that all over my setup, in fact. I do wish that my PlayStation 5 had that too. That would be great. I, I went to eat and I come back to tech impersonating a Russian. I don't know how I feel about this. It was a request. My apologies. It was not my choice. If I had chosen anything, it would have been for me to stay the way that I am, but I'm not wanted in my in my original form. I'm wanted as a Russian right now. So I shall do it. But no worries. This is only going to last until 8:50, so only about 6 more minutes. You do not need to worry. What a mess. What a mess indeed. But I hope that you guys are enjoying the sound quality of the JLab Talk Pro so far, because this is a very sweet microphone. What is up with the straight face? Is everything okay? This is a yes for me. I hoped, I do hope that everybody is okay right now. No, like HyperX put red color in their products and you can't change anything. I like the RGB though. Oh, so that is what you were talking about. I'm sorry for misunderstanding you. You'll find out soon. Oh, I wonder what's going on now. That is such a suspicious face. Finally, says Jonathan. Javier, thank you very much for jumping in, my friend. Shout out to Jonathan's cousin. He is a great person, I hear. Suspicious Mikey says, I muted the stream for a little bit, and when I unmuted, I got a pleasant surprise. So, I'm glad that this was a pleasant surprise. This is indeed putting a bit of a strain on my mind right now because I have to think in a different accent as well. Bloody Fedora says, no, I'm just wondering something. Don't mind me. No worries. Why is it not registering? What is going on? I'm I am a little bit afraid of what is coming. Is this the end for Tech Summit and I just don't know it yet? Well, I suppose that we are going to find out just a little bit shortly. Any suggestions for removing background noise from the microphone, like keyboard fan sounds and chair making weird sounds and things of the like? The best thing that I can recommend to you for that is actually to have things um like to have your microphone mounted on an arm or something like that with a shock mount as well, so that that way it it does not get a lot of issues, uh because all of the sound is just like bouncing uh into like the area by the microphone, and that could cause uh and that could just cause a lot of resonant frequencies to go through onto the microphone. So like if you have it on an arm with a shock mount, then it is going to be a lot safer from that, and you're not going to get as much noise from it. But unfortunately, since you're looking into more so a condenser microphone, you are still going to hear that sort of background noise. There isn't much that you would be able to do, especially if you're going to be using a USB microphone. And the HyperX Quadcast is not quite equipped for that, even though it does do a relatively good job um, at avoiding background noise and things of the like. It is not perfect, and it is still a condenser microphone, of course. I think that the alerts are broken. LOL. Maybe check your Twitch. I'm going to take a look right now and see what is going on. The ultimate. You're making me do this again? I've had enough of the way that I'm speaking right now. I feel I I feel it a little bit cold. Actually warm, I should say, talking like this, because the cold has no effect on me. Maybe check your Twitch, I just did. Tech Summit is no longer Tech Summit. He is that thing that I can totally read. I might I, I might sound Russian, but it does not mean that I actually speak Russian, so I do apologize. Yeah, cold has no effect on you because you're Russian. Is that what kind of remark is that? I never said such a thing. Is that the type? That's what people say. Just learn Russian. Easy. I don't think it is going to be that easy unless I've got the help of the Google Assistant. She's always great at helping. Also, you have ever tried to use NVIDIA noise suppression? No, actually, I never had. I just use hardware like on my audio interface. So as of now, this is essentially everything that I tend to do. I usually don't mess around too much with the software side of things, unless I'm doing a review on a microphone that specifically takes advantage of that kind of thing, but usually not. And my 10 minutes are up. My 10 minutes of speaking in a foreign accent have finally gone through. That was somewhat torturous, if I do say so myself, considering that I've gotten progressively worse with the accent. But somebody over here made another request for an additional 10 minutes of me speaking in an accent, it seems. Or is that the same request? I'm actually going to take a look to make sure. Uh, no, yeah, it is indeed from another user. Uh, oh man. Also, have you ever tried to use NVIDIA? No. Oh wait, I already read that. My apologies. Okay, so what's the next accent going to be? Where are you from? Because Russian accent was not that good. No offense. Oh, no worries, no worries. I know that I'm not very good with these accents. I just kind of do them for fun. I'm going to answer that question with another question, and that's going to be, where do you think I'm from? Everybody, feel free to guess. Actually, it doesn't just have to be Dumb Dragon. Weird. I'm not seeing those requests. Is it broken for me, or can YouTube make requests? No, those requests are actually showing up on Twitch. I can see them on Twitch actually. Join the Discord. I shall not. Tonight's not the night for that. I don't know, any part in the US maybe? I mean that is true. I do live in the US. The US, unless this is an ethnicity question. I thought it was an ethnicity question. But hey, I mean, go for it. Uh, I mean, whichever one you intended. The answer is yes. Um, I do live in the United States. I was born here. New York, to be more exact. Yes, I'm from Europe. Don't know that much of accents in the US. Oh, no worries, no worries. Either way, I don't really think I sound like your typical New Yorker, so it's not like it would really help all that much. Okay, but what accents am I supposed to do for those 10 points from earlier? Uh, New York, the worst place to be at the moment with all what's going on. I hope that you're safe. I Yeah, I would say that I'm doing all right. I think the Degrassi thing kind of threw me off. No, yeah, like that is totally fair, I would say. And to Bloody Fedora, the best place to be, oh, the worst place. I don't think it's that terrible right now, personally. I mean, it's not good considering the current situation and the way that people are handling it, but I'd say it is what it is. And it could be worse. I mean, there are other states that are doing worse, so to that I say, ha, take that. Take that, other states. New York's not the worst this time, but we're close to it. Okay, accents, 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 accents. Uh, I really can't think of any. um, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Uh, Next time that you come in onto the stream, the ultimate, you don't have to spend any points. Like just remind me of this, and I'll do it. Because the stream is going to end pretty soon anyway. By the way, I think it's a great video idea for you to try different softwares for noise suppression for microphones and give your overall opinion about those kinds of softwares. Um, yeah, I mean it could be. I tend to not dabble too much into software, but Yeah, like I could do that. I've done reviews on software before. They're just not very common on the channel. Arabian, Arabian would be pretty tough. Indian, I'm going to sound like a total jerk if I do an Indian accent. um, sup? Hey, how's it going? I can judge your Indian accent. Indian is fine, but I agree. Oh, yes, well, thank you. Um, I am Indian. Ah, okay. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Uh, and hello there, my friend. I'm currently on my way somewhere. I was trying to end into the live stream, but I found myself in a little bit of a pickle. It's pretty bad. I don't have an accent personally, but my dad, and I see many people with it. Gotcha. I mean, over here, you definitely see it all of the time in New York. Oh gosh. It was pretty bad, wasn't it? Taking advantage of my kindness. Though it is my fault for having that as a thing that you can redeem. So I did put that burden on myself. You sound like an overly nice Indian guy. That's hilarious. I mean, uh, probably, but that's like that's usually the accent. At least that's at as far as I can get, like in terms of like trying to emulate it from the people here that I have heard speaking that do have an Indian accent. Because I saw some kind of dude using a video noise suppression, and he was also trying different condenser microphones. And basically, he was smashing the table and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. I see. And that could be useful for sure. I think that especially it would be useful for like mechanical keyboard strokes and things like that to see how good of a job it does in like avoiding that kind of thing. And you couldn't hear those noises in the voice of that guy. Also sounded pretty good. I have heard that Nvidia's voice technology has actually been pretty damn good. I will say that much. What what is the Indian caste system? The Brahmin? I forgot. I think that I am not very well suited to answering that question, but I'm sure that Eternal Fable is probably more educated on that than I am. So go for it if you know the answer. There are a lot. I don't think it's an Indian. He sounds like a priest. That is what I tried to say. Oh, is that is that so? But I can't really remember. Yes, you're right. More of a specifically Hindu thing. Okay. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Well, I'm also learning stuff over here too. But with that said, I believe it's time to call it a night. Ah, wait, wait, wait. Also, Discord does a pretty damn good job at suppressing background noise. Sure, they do pretty well when it comes to the noise gate, but it also can take up quite a bit of processing power. Like Discord can be surprisingly demanding when you have these things active. Do you know Rem from Re? I don't think I do. If it's not good enough, just use RTX voice. Ah, yes. R or RTX voice in particular, I think is uh like the main thing that I have heard about. I've never tested it though, but I have heard that it is pretty good. I think that I should probably give it a try, like especially with these kinds of microphones. And Bloody Fedora says in stream ending. And stream is ending in 3, 2, 1. So, thank you very much to all of you for jumping into tonight's live stream. It has been a lot of fun. So thank you so much for jumping in. You guys have kept the chat incredibly busy. I know that I didn't get to everybody's questions, but hopefully I will on the next one. But with that said, thank you so much for jumping in. Hopefully you liked the JLab Talk Pro, and if you did, the review is going to be on my channel. It is the latest one, so do make sure to stop by and check that out. But with that said, this has been Francisco from Tech Summit, and have a wonderful night. Enjoy. Stream off. Bye bye.